Hi, I'm Not Yet Dead, and welcome back to No Man's Land. So, I've cleared a bit more snow. Today we're doing a run of some logs. I'm going to take this really steady. As usual, it's probably not the best loading I've ever done. I've cleared a route through from here. I've tried to clear a bit more up and down both sides of the sort of dual carriageway bit underneath the bridge here, the flyover. Yeah, we'll just, it looks all right. It's not too bad. There's just obviously it's where the, because I've used the V plow for now. So obviously it's where the, it's a bit slow. Oh, we've lost a log. Oh, not cool. Oh, that's a bit weird. Right. I know what we could do. Slightly dangerous place to do such an operation, but still. Oh no, wrong way, sorry. Yeah, anyway, so I was saying, I've used the V-plow just to do a quick clear of some of the roads, just so we've got a reasonably clear route, but equally, obviously, oh, sorry, wrong way. I kind of need to do some of it again, just to accommodate for the fact. Come on. Oh, tricky. Too far away to be able to undo the ratchet straps. Don't really want to undo all of them. That would be something of a disaster. Oh, I'm not sure why this has happened actually. It's a little bit weird. Okay. All right. Okay. So there's still two hanging on to the logs at the end. So yeah, for whatever reason, this one doesn't seem to have been strapped in properly, which I don't really understand why. But no worry. All sorted now. I won't do that one up because that might be affecting that. Yeah, sort of it moves it as you undo it, and then they go through it, not over it properly. So it must be one I just sort of put on at the end. I've no idea what this one at the edge of that. Oh, never mind, doesn't matter. That won't be a problem. Right. Okay, that's that sorted. So I'll just need to come round. I'm in a salt. Maybe I need to get the salt spreader, and I have got one for the gator actually, which I could use. Equally, of course, there's the black sheep molding one that we used last winter, which I do love. That truck, it's brilliant. So I might use that one as well. That's another option, and it'll just help to come along and just tidy up some of these junction points. Because obviously as you go back with the V-plow, you're pushing snow over the end of a road that you've just cleared. So yeah, that would be good to tidy that up. But yeah, so we've got logs to sell, a bit more snow clearing to do. I've got some trees to cut down, actually, we could do in this video as well. We might do a couple of loads of logs maybe, but I'm not going to do too much of it because that'll just get a little bit on the dull side. But I've got one lot already loaded, so maybe we'll go and do another load as well. Also need to think about clearing the snow around the houses. It does do a good job, that V-plow. I do like it. Yeah, so I'm in here, of course. I've been one way, cleared that, and then come back the other way, and it's put snow over the end. But as long as you take it steady. It's not too bad. Nice. I think the next lot, we've got so many trees to clear away, so I'm thinking that the next lot of trees that we do, I might chip them, and we'll do some wood chip for a change. It's been a while since I've done any wood chip. Well, actually, I haven't really done wood chipping of trees at all on the map. I did poplars, if you recall, lots of poplars. And of course, we've got one more lot to do. We'll do those as bales. But yeah, the first cut we did as loose poplars, and then we did a load of bales. We're going to do another load of bales, and then we'll plough those out and put something else in. Right, this might be a slightly short video, not helped by the fact that actually we finished the previous one a bit late, and of course it's going to get dark early, so we've not got a lot of daylight, but we'll do what we can. Anyway, I'll head back, and we'll pick up some more logs. Now, this could be a neater stack of logs, it has to be said. So why am I doing this one on screen? Oh well, it just happened to be the next one. I just thought I'd work in along the road. But yeah, I could have picked a better one, couldn't I? Oh well, if it takes too long, we'll, I don't know, time lapse it, something. There we go, swing it round, lower it down. I do love this truck, and I don't know if I'll ever get bored of using this truck for logs. It is by far, for me, the best way to do it. No, it wasn't close enough. Yeah, I was afraid that might happen. Oh well. Yeah, best way if a little bit unrealistic, but it's fine. What we'll do is we'll put this one on. No, wrong way. And I'll come on. Left, right, round and round. Yeah, we'll put this one on. And then it'll be fairly easy to separate the other one. Get nicely in the middle, nice up against the board. Done. Right. All right. I changed my mind. I did it with something about the lighting as well is a bit weird, I have to say. It is a bit dull. Maybe I need to change time down to -1. But I don't want to do that because actually I don't want to spend that, like, you know, I mean I did already a little bit just to help me give me time to clear the snow. But I don't want to prolong winter. I mean I've got stuff to do, but you know, a lot of stuff will be either be easier to do once the snow's cleared, or else we'll have to wait until the snow's cleared. So you know, right. Next step logically will be to put the old straps on. Except I can't even see them. Oh, they are on. Okay. Oh, that was weird. Fine. Yeah, these are in a really unfortunate non-stack. Which again, just got to make this a bit tricky. And it does cause issues like the one we just had, where one of the logs just wasn't quite, you know, right. Actually, that's not too bad. Best thing to do when you get these, of course, then is to do that. Actually, probably not that one, because that will interfere with the other strap, as will that. Not that one, not that one, okay. Just enough to hold them in place, get that out the way, and then, actually no, let's not do it all of them at once. Let's do it all manually, because it just gives us an element of control. I have in the past occasionally decided to take them all off at once and put them all back on, and it does manage it just, But of course, you know, they do move in that brief second between taking all the straps off and putting them back on. And with a slightly uneven load of logs, that does get a little bit on the risky side. Now that has nudged them all together. They're not brilliantly neat, but they're not too bad. So this should now work. Make sure we're in a good position. Maybe bring it back up a little bit. That's nicely pushed them further away. Excellent. Yeah, I say, so I've got a few trees to clear on some fields, and although obviously I can't plough the fields right now, at least if I cut the trees down, that will help lessen the load that needs to be done once we can plough the fields come spring, right? So I figured that would be a good thing to do. And I say I quite fancy cutting them. I don't know if I've got enough volume to do that it's worth leasing a tree harvester, which would mean doing it by hand, which, you know, is fine. You just, it does become a more manual process. And obviously, you know, then you run, not the risk, but the challenge of, there we go. Ooh. Cool horn. I'm not sure I've ever used that horn. That's an awesome horn sound. I like that. Yeah, I'm not going to risk putting any more on here. It's a little uneven in terms of load and could very easily tip if I'm not careful, so I'm not going to risk putting any more on. See, all the other stacks aren't too crazy. And what you can sometimes do is, it's slightly unrealistic, but if you fold the legs out, so you unfold the crane first, then you can fairly, sometimes, sort of reasonably easily nudge them together so they're a little bit closer. And if you've got a good stack in that way, and you're not, you know, loading them 2-3 at a time slightly unevenly, then you can actually end up with you know, you can pick up a couple of those sort of stacks and put them one on top of the other. They're not too bad, but this is going to be a bit uneven, so it's not great. They're rather unevenly loaded, rather elevated in some places. But I'll just take it steady. You've already seen me do this once, this drive, so I'll drive there, keeping a close eye, and see how much we get when we get there. Right, see how we do. I don't think it's a particularly big load, but it was more than the last one, so 13,000, not to be sniffed at. So that's 25 grand made already today. Nice. That'll cover some of my leasing fees this evening anyway. Right, okay, just turn around. Made a little bit of a turny space. But yeah, again, I could do with getting the bulldozer down here, actually, the bulldozer, the wheel loader, and clearing this space out a bit more. Right, okay. Trees, you know what, we may as well go in this truck and just start randomly cutting trees down, to be honest. First focus, absolutely 100%, is where the next field is going to be, which I haven't marked out yet. Again, just wanting to be a little bit careful. Yeah, you get this way. Yeah, the light's starting to go already, so we won't be going much longer, to be honest. Another 5 minutes, 10 minutes tops. Quite a few mounds where I've been clearing the snow. They'll hang about for a while into the spring for certain. Right, okay, so the next field is going to look, there's the plough. I probably should have put that away by now. Is going to be here. In fact, here's the fent look. So the question is going to be, and this might be easier done, I guess, in landscaping. So if I say let's landscape, right, so the field will come, you can see where I've parked optimistically, and like I say, I should probably move all this stuff back into the shed, back to the farm. optimistically, yeah, so sorry, not optimistically, the field will come up here. There'll be a little footpath coming out the back of the basketball court there, will come and meet the track. So this field will come up to back here. So we've got space again for hedging. Come up to, yeah, I don't know if I want to bring it as far as that tree, but certainly to this tree. We'll bring it round this brow here. So we'll take out those 2 trees, possibly even as far as this 3rd one, and then bring it back down. I'm tempted to leave that tree because it'll just sit in the hedge. So there's only really, what's that? This one, 1, 2, 3, 4 trees to take out here. So let's do it. So we said not that one. Yeah, it's getting a bit dull, isn't it? Right, let's put the old torch on. Oh good, I do have a chainsaw, I was beginning to wonder. So you'll need to go and get the old stump grinder, which I'm not even sure if I actually have at this point in time. Some of these might even be small enough that I can move them by hand. I mean, they're not particularly big trees, which again, is why I say, you know, why would I bother with the tree harvester, frankly? Can I pick this up? Yeah. In which case, you know what, if I'm going to blooming chip it, I'm not even going to bother trimming the branches off either. So I'll just take a run through. There we go, nice angle. Cut that. I could use one of these for my Christmas tree. Go on then, go on, go on. There we go. Right, that's 2. One there, one there. I think we said 4, didn't we? So there's one over here. Yeah, because if I go any close to that, it's already quite steep. Combine will be fine. It'll not be a problem. I just don't want it to be too close up, or for that matter, have too steep a shape. But if I cut this one out as the inside, leave that as the outside, leave that as the outside, it will just guide us round the brow of the hill, this little crest here. I think that'll be quite nice. Otherwise, it'll be too small. If I leave it square, it'll be way too small. Cut it as shallow as we can. Mind you, I had also talked about, I had this thought of anyway, using logs for a particular purpose, so maybe we'll look into that. I had an idea. Go on, give it a nudge. Give it a nudge. Ooh, this one I can't move. So is this one too heavy for me then? No, it's not. Okay, just didn't want to move. Right, there we go. 4, done. Nice. Let's see. What else do we got going on? I think the next ones might have been on the other side of the river. Do like a snowy walk, a walk along a snowy track in the winter. Yeah, because there's not really anything this side of the river, and I don't particularly want to walk across the river because, crikey, it'll be cold. Right, okay. Mind you, hang on, bear with me. I'd also thought about taking out this one. There's nothing, it's just a little bit close to the edge of this field. Not to mention, if I take it out, if I so desire, I could actually widen the field. If I take a bit of a run up here. Yeah, I mean, if I did do that, which I could do, then I'd have to take out 1, 2, 3 at least, and that one at the end, so 4 more. Which again, I could do that. Just allow us to expand this field, because eventually I'm going to plough this one and this one together, and actually therefore it makes logical sense given the shape of this field, which, I mean, I can always reshape it, right? But if I find, where's it? Here's the edge of the field, okay? And it comes back. So if I took this across and then walked, just cut it in a little bit, because I don't want to cut all of those trees down, then yeah, we'd need to lose 1, 2, question mark 3, 4, and 5 at the end. We could do that, actually. That's in some ways less urgent right now, but it is something to think about. I mean, that one at the end, that one that stands there on its own, that's definitely going to have to go. Or else I just take in the edge of the field completely and remove it, you know, take it out as a field. Whilst it's still this shape, that one there is a bit in the way. Once, to be honest, it's a continuous field all the way across. It less so because it's not lengthways, you know. Right now it's lengthways staring down the field, so in terms of the approach you're going to take to cutting it, it kind of is in the way a little bit. But it's not urgent. Okay. And actually, to be honest, it's probably getting a bit too dark. I'm going to drive over and do some scouting, but I can just do it in the truck. Just to try and figure out what else we might want to cut down. And actually, I'm an R whether or not for some of the big ones, if you've got big ones, right, because I'm going to cut a field on this section of ground. If I come out a minute. So this side of the river, again, leaving a bit of space, perhaps put a footpath in or something, a bit hedging, blah, blah, right? So 2 there, ignoring the mound. I'm going to leave that one actually because I quite like those few trees in that rock. So leave that, go around that, come down this way, just this side, leaving a bit of space so we don't get too close to sheep when we're working the field. Just those 4, actually. Just those 4. Yeah, and they're chunkier. Because I'm also wondering about on the other side of the... actually, I'll look at this. Over here. Hang on, no, sorry. Over here. This area. So I own all of this past the cows. And this could be a good couple of fields. Or one very large field. It does go a little bit slopey, but we could do some of this. That's got quite a few trees in it, so that could be another area as well. So yeah, maybe these ones are that bit bigger. So maybe I do get a tree harvester, and we can put them straight into a chipper. Yeah, maybe. I'll go and take a look. I can do it by the lights of the truck, but it's getting a little bit too dark to record. It's 5:20 in the evening. Frankly, it's the middle of winter and it's nearly time to go home and have a nice cup of coffee or tea or even a hot chocolate. Which actually, I understand the pub does a decent hot chocolate, so maybe that's the answer. Marshmallows and all that. Anyway, so short video today, just a bit of tree work, but I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, likes and subscriptions very much appreciated, and yeah, share it, spread the word, do all that kind of jazz, and otherwise, take care of yourselves. Ooh, getting dark now. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.